Hi guys, and welcome to my Noobs tutorial on how to start a cold Airbus A320 NEO. I am not a pilot, so don't ask for technical stuff. We are literally just going to be showing you how to get power to it, how to fuel the engines, and how to get the engines started. So basically what we'll be doing is we'll be using keyboard shortcuts for this, and obviously in conjunction with the mouse. So the keyboard shortcuts we'll be using today are pretty simple. It's just 3 of them, and that is Control 3, Control 7 and Control 8. What that does is it jumps you to the panels you need. So Control 3 will look at this panel, Control 7 will look at this panel, and Control 8 will look up here at this panel. So without further ado, let's crack on. So Control 8 here. Right, this is your electrics bank, and first of all what we want to be doing is powering on the batteries. So battery 1 and battery 2. Next we want to be powering on the APU. The APU is a small engine in the back of the aircraft that then gives you power to start the engines, all the navigation lights and everything like that. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the master switch, and then we will click the start button. We'll wait for that to power up. Once it's powered up, this will then go from on to a green available light, and then we can carry on doing the rest of it. So if we just wait for that, you notice the batteries are actually starting to build. When that gets to 28.3, I think, or 28.5, we'll get the available light. Hear that spooling up. There we go, there's the available light. Right, now we're at that, we come down to the air conditioning panel, and what we need to do is hit the APU bleed button. So just go ahead and turn that on. Now we move up the board to the fuel pumps. This is your left tank fuel pump, center tank fuel pumps, and your right tank fuel pumps. So this is your left wing with the engine, right wing with the engine, central tanks. So let's just go ahead and turn all the fuel pumps on, otherwise we're not going to get very far. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to come out of here a moment. Let's turn some interior lighting on so we can at least see. Right, now we're going to go Control 7. And what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on this little panel here. So if we just zoom in on that a moment. Right, first of all you need to put your selector switch onto ignition start, he says, and he went to scroll out and it turned it back to normal. Right, anyway, yeah, now it's on ignition start. Go ahead and flip the engine master to on. Now if we can press Control 3, we'll go to the engine panel. This would change to fuel usage, I'm pretty sure it does. For the moment we are watching this screen up here, and this is your right engine starting up, or engine 2, and it's at idle. I'll wait until this gets to 1, and then we can go ahead and Control 7 again, and then what we're going to do is we're going to flip the switch for engine 1. Wait for engine 1 to start up. And there we go, that's starting up. Here comes the engine temperature. Seem to have a dog stuck in the engine. Either that or we're about to burst into flames on the tarmac. Right, let's just get off that a moment. Just in the trim. Come back to this panel a moment and just flip this switch back to normal. Right, a few points to note. I had already been pushed back. If you start at the terminal and your aircraft is dead, first of all flip your batteries on, Then turn on your APU and just wait. You'll get a pushback call. The little pushback tug will connect to the front of your aircraft. You will need to release the parking brake and let it push you back. Once that has done, put the parking brake back on, and then APU bleed, fuel pumps on, and then you can do the normal engine start procedure. We should have, yep, that's it. We now have full engines. Yep. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. There you go. Happy flying. Like, subscribe, send cakes. I don't know. Have fun.